Greetings, my disciples. Once again, I will be continuing my playthrough of Final Fantasy 16. I am on my own for the moment, but I'm sure Angel will be joining us in a little bit. Excuse me.
I heard Otto barking at his lot earlier.
For anyone who has not caught the previous episodes, we have just learned more about Clive being Ifrit's dominance, and unfortunately a village that Clive was visiting that were a bunch of old bearers from where he used to live were staying. It was burned to the ground by Clive's mother, who's in control of the country at the moment, and everyone in the village was killed, which not exactly great, or actually no, it was horrible. But I am hoping that in the future we will actually get to fight the mother and teach her a lesson for what she's been doing. And I'm just getting some new abilities now. Oh, keep pushing the wrong button. Items. Journal map. It doesn't say how to use these other two abilities, though. Oh, so mastery of certain abilities allows them to be assigned to any icon. Okay. Well, that's interesting. Oop. Oh, no, I was trying to go over back here. Yes. I'm sure it'll help me. I apologize for constantly doing that. Just trying to figure out how to equip Ifrit's abilities, but it doesn't seem to be showing me how. I'll figure it out later.
This place is getting more crowded by the day.
I tell myself the bustle's a blessing.
Yeah.
Enough for quiet contemplation when I'm dead.
I hope that's not a symbol that he is going to die, though. It is Final Fantasy, so you never know.
Looking for?
I still don't know what to make of this gift, curse, or whatever it is I've been given. But there is one thing I can say for certain. I am a dominant, Ifrit. And there is nothing I can do to change that.
Yeah, probably not.
It is a burden I must bear until my dying day.
Spoken true. Forgiveness and in turn salvation can only begin with acceptance.
That's fair.
It's a path we all must walk, no matter how colourful beautiful artistries.
Sid, you once told me that you wanted to build a place where people could die on their own terms.
I did.
I've been thinking about that. Why not a place where people can live on their own terms? For 13 years, killing was all I knew. So obsessed with death that I never stopped to consider the lives of those around me. Lives that I see now were scarcely worth living. Be they bearers or beggars, most march blindly to their end, never realizing that they too deserve a choice. And I dare not turn a blind eye to their suffering any longer.
So, atonement then, is it?
Hooray! Now
That was
kiss.
the answer we found.
The only one we need.
Very
We're
good.
expecting you both to pull your weight.
And we will.
Well then, with a sprinkle of fire and ice, this plan of mine might just work.
What trouble are you looking to get yourself into now?
Best kind. We're going to sneak into the Imperial capital and pay a visit to Mother.
Oh yeah. That should be fun, but I have a bad feeling that something horrible is going to happen to the hideout while I'm away. Because of course. Earlier, Holy Empire, Council of Elders.
And the last of our farmholds in the eastern provinces has succumbed to the blight.
Without their yield, we will be hard-pressed to fill the capital's granaries before winter.
If there is a capital by then, the black creeps closer as we speak.
Mm-hmm.
And yet you do naught but bawl and bluster.
Hello there. Who are you, Mr. Creepy?
Your Radiance?
If it is fertile land the Empire requires, we need but look south.
If you mean the crystalline Dominion's holdings, we are bound by mutual accord. Theirs is a neutral state whose borders we have sworn to respect.
Gentlemen, did we swear to see our people starve?
Well, I do think...
You could, talk with them about, sharing crops and, sending people to help work the extra farmland instead of just, being a jerk and
The
attacking.
gates of Oriflamme buckle at the flood of those come seeking refuge from the blight. If there is not grain enough to feed those within our walls, how, pray tell, will we feed those without?
Why did he come for a plate just for the flour?
Such as these. You lock horns with an enemy from across the sea, sending our soldiers to the slaughter in their thousands. The Empire bleeds, and you sit here prattling like crones in a tea house. And you fancy yourselves leaders of men.
Ooh, harsh.
Sanbreque is naught without her citizens. We are but their servants.
That sounds
Their
good,
land
but you're
is being
being
wrested
kind of
away.
crazy, though.
It is our duty to claim new lands for them.
This will only end badly.
Radiance! You cannot mean a war of conquest.
That is exactly what I mean.
Of
It's
course.
time we expanded our dominion. This
Again,
is the
you-
will of great Grieger.
There will be uproar. Then we must find a way to distract the citizenry. But how much will that cost? And what of our legions? Shall we raise the furs?
Well, someone will have to contend with the Dalmets.
I will not keep you. You all have much to do.
Ah, boy. I have a bad feeling about all of this. Again, you couldn't just come up with a better treaty or something with those people asked to, like, share land? Why do you need to conquer the land? I feel like that's going to take longer.
Where is my son?
The Lord Prince is currently garrisoned at the Strait of Arthur. If it please you, I can send word requesting his immediate return to the Holy Capital.
That won't be necessary. Tell him instead to see to his wounds. Bahamut's strength will be needed again soon.
As you command.
Bahamut. Oh boy. Well, let's see if they can fight against Ifrit. Assuming that the next time I fight is Ifrit.
I must have misheard. You mean to tell me that the mother crystals are the reason the world is dying?
Huh?
Are you mad?
I have been called that on occasion, but no, not today. We've all seen it firsthand.
Yeah, the blight.
Empty wastes where once were green meadows. Land drained so dry of its ether, not even the rats remained. But where was it all going? I spent years searching for an answer, until I saw it standing right in front of me. There, in the self-same crystals, we look to for their so-called blessing. Alright, listen. Take this crystal. How does it allow us to conjure magics? Answer, by drawing ambient ether from the air.
Okay.
But where do these
Makes
crystals
sense.
come from?
The mother crystal.
That's easy. They're mine from the mother crystals.
They're one and the same. Although admittedly this here fits more easily in the pocket.
Fair.
But the mother crystals are massive. Some as large as mountains.
So you see the problem. Imagine just how much ether can be drawn by something that size. As to where it's all going, mind, well, I can't know everything, can I?
No.
We are taught that the mother crystals are divine. Their ether a gift from the heavens. For centuries, nations have fought and fallen for want of that gift. If what you say is true, how did no one else see it?
Who says they didn't? Maybe the truth was inconvenient.
Ah, jeez.
Inconvenient to whom, exactly?
The higher-ups, the gods themselves.
Yeah. Politicians.
So now you want to do something about the crystals? And what? We're not helping bearers and dominants anymore.
I didn't say that. I made a promise and I intend to keep it. But if we continue down this path, there's only one fate that awaits the realm. And we can't very well set our people free if they're all lying dead in a blighted ditch.
Yeah, that's a good point.
Not if we want to create a place where they can live on their own terms anyway. Sort of defeats the purpose.
Yeah, that's a fair point, unfortunately.
So, if we have to bring the old world crashing down in order to build us a new one, what say you? Are you with me?
I just hope we're not accidentally going to make things worse, but sure.
I suppose it's about time I repaid your faith.
You could have just said aye. It's nice to have you aboard all the same.
Yep, now we're just gonna have to deal with this crazy Titan guy who apparently wants to kill Clive now. Well, I feel like everybody wants to kill Clive. Alright.
Got myself into.
A lot.
I'm going to need more than a few potions for this.
Yep, but first things first, we gotta go do some side questing. Woo!
Don't mind me. Just taking a quick...
Wanted to send a message.
Oh. Well, hello there.
You've lost a letter. Nothing too important, I hope.
Not just a letter. I lost everything. There's a hole in my damn pack, and fool that I am, I didn't bloody notice.
It can't be that bad, surely.
How could it be any worse? I'm a courier. I carry things. If I can't do my job right, then what am I good for?
Oh, you're okay.
Guess what? I buggered it right up. That means no herbs for the infirmary, and no fresh meat for our cooking pots.
Okay.
Worst of all, that letter I lost, it was for Sid. A letter he's been waiting on for days.
Maybe if you retrace your steps.
I'd scour Storm from coast to coast if I could, but there are curse breakers in the field, counting on my arrival. No, I'll just have to own up to Otto and Sid. They're gonna skin me alive.
Not a fight.
Fine.
Not if I help.
Tell me where to look.
Are you serious? Thank you.
It
No
sounds
problem.
like the hideaway could use those supplies. So, where should I start?
Gotan's bales, perhaps? I took a tumble in the bushes when I was passing through. There's a chance my pack might have caught on something. If you can find everything I dropped, you'll be doing us all a favor. And if you can find Sid's letter, you'll be saving my life.
Works
If
for
it's
me.
there, I'll find it.
Wonderful. Now, I have to run if I'm to make my next delivery in time. I trust you can find your way to Gotan's bales. Oh, and hurry, will you? Sid doesn't like to be kept waiting.
I'll try.
I'm sure he doesn't.
Quest prioritized. Hooray!
The letter won't last very long out in the elements. I should make for Sambrek as soon as I can.
Will do. I'm just gonna go talk to this other person first to see what their quest is.
I heard Otto barking at his lot earlier.
Do-do-do-do-do.
Never this late.
Hello there.
Where are you, Randall?
Is everything all right?
Forgive me, young man. I was in a world of my own. I'm worried about my friend, you see. He left some time ago.
Why leave the safety of the hideaway?
For coin. Sad though it is, the hideaway can't survive on goodwill alone. And though Karen does what she... Wait.
I was.
Then I ask a favour of you. I'm too old to be...
Sure, I can see if I can find him.
Oh, thank you.
What can you tell me about your friend?
His name is Randall, and I suspect you'll find him in Lostwing. He's been working for Quinton, the tavern keeper. He'll know something, I'm sure.
I'll speak to him.
Safe travels, my friend. And thank you again.
Whee! Oh, how nice. Everything is marked. Do-do-do-do, do-do-do.
Courier said his pack might have split while he was passing through the bales. I better keep my eyes open. Good. Looks like I'm in the right area.
Oh, so there are actually people out here tending to the fields. I guess I must just not have seen them a few times.
More of the lost supplies.
Oh, look, a bag.
I doubt he could have fit much more in his pack. Still no sign of Sid's letter, though. We've come this far.
A little overdressed to be picking grapes, aren't you? Are you here for Master Quentin?
I'm looking for a letter someone dropped nearby. I suppose you've seen it.
Can't say I have, sorry.
It's alright.
If you do,
Wait, I did pass a dog with something in its mouth a little while back. Could have been a piece of paper. No idea if it was your letter, but you never know.
Which way did it go?
Towards Lost Wing? Seemed well looked after to me. Dare say someone there's been feeding it.
To the village then. Thank you.
And how nice, because I need to go that way anyway. Do, 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 do. I'm running around at definitely not the speed of sound.
Going to be a fine harvest this year.
Do. And I cannot jump over that hill. I must go down the long way. I do like this game quite a lot, but the invisible walls can be a little silly.
The shad's all salted and smoked.
A whole day on the line and they're still not dry.
It seems we have our culprit. Sorry, boy.
Can I pet the doggy?
He's waited long enough already.
Oh, I can't give the dog some food. Okay, so let's return to the hideaway. So now let's do this other quest.
What'll we do for supper?
But how did the grocer know his daughter had been stealing?
Away we go. Do. Hello, how are you? I am bruised.
If it isn't Sid's young protege. To what do I owe the pleasure?
I'm looking for a bearer called Randall. I hear he's been coming to you for work. He was expected back at the hideaway some time ago. A friend of his asked me to check on him.
Randall, you say? The porter? Yes, I know him. Though, thinking about it, he should probably have been back by now.
I'll go and look for him. Where was he headed?
He was to meet an associate of mine to the south of here, on Lorbert's Pass. I do hope nothing's happened to him. Be sure to let me know, Clive.
Will do. Oh, I have dog with me. Hello, dog.
Get it, boy.
I'm gonna give dog treat. Because dog is good dog.
Can I have another cup, Daddy?
Oh,
For me.
cannot get out that way. No, there's no teleportation down that way. So I'm just gonna have to run. Off to find the person that is hopefully okay. Off we go. Are you okay?
You all right?
Hanged man. Thank the gods. You're one of us. We were attacked. Beastmen on the road. Randall knew he didn't play the hero, but the sod insisted on drawing him off.
Where did this happen?
Further down the road. In the clearing. Please. You have to see that he's safe.
I'll do what I can. You go back to Lost Wing and tell Quentin what happened.
Run! Run! Sprint!
Goblins. surprised.
Because you fought a lot of goblins.
It's over. You know what
Got it. Enemies slain. Oh.
Sorry, Randall. Looks like I was too late. He does deserve to rot by the roadside. I'll speak to Quentin.
That's sad. Alright, off we go.
That'll be enough. But how did the grocer know it's
Ah, there you are. My man told me what happened. And? Damn it. I feared as much.
He's not far from the South Gate. I trust you'll do right by him.
Of course. I'll send someone right away.
Thank you.
I knew he was brave.
And you've known him long?
A while. I liked the fact that he didn't shy away from dangerous work. And he liked what I paid.
Because it helped keep the hideaway afloat.
I'll tell Sid what happened here. I expect he'll be none too pleased to learn of Randall's fate. And I suppose you're none too
Thank you. Alright, not really, but... Hopefully we'll have someone else that can help out. Okay. And we're going back to the hideout. Quick.
I heard Otto barking at his lot earlier.
To the courier.
maybe I should just... Oh. There you are. I just got back to the hideaway and thankfully Otto hasn't seen me yet. I don't suppose you,
I got it.
Things you dropped. I did.
I was so sure they'd be gone. And the letter?
Only a little worse for wear.
There you go.
No more all thanks to you.
You're welcome.
Losing those supplies is one thing, but if Sid had found...
Is it about Cursebreaker business?
If only. It's from his daughter.
Oh, he has a daughter.
She's studying in Canver. And her letters are all that keeps Sid sane while she's away.
You mentioned a daughter.
Well, he's a busy man. And thanks to you, he won't be wasting his time smiting careless couriers with levin boats. He did us both a service. Here, for your troubles. If there's anything you're wanting from Sid, today's the day. You'll be sweet as honey once.
Good to know. Red letter day. Alright, off to see the shop. Sorry, Mr. Chicken. Or Mrs. Chicken. Whichever.
So what god's-forsaken corner of the realm is Sid dragging you off to this time?
Oriflamme.
The holy capital. And what business would you lot have in... On second thoughts, I don't want to know.
Probably for the best. Oh, I can rebuy the, Oh, no, wait, that's Gaia Blade. Never mind. What's this do? Gradually fills limit break gauge for 30 seconds. Nah, I think I'm okay. Thank you anyway.
I hear the trading routes leading south have seen more than double the usual traffic. If you ask me, some at foul's brewing, and it's in Tyre's borbile tea.
Uh-oh.
Just go and see Otto, will you?
All right.
And what do you want? Taking an interest, are you? And to sweeten the deal...
Okay.
We traders follow you, make of that.
Hello, blacksmith man.
Quick. What's that for you, dear?
Ooh, that is a powerful weapon. Oh, and it uses the current sword that I have, and then the flame shard from Ifrit. Why not?
Not bad, if I do say so myself.
Can't reinforce anything. And now my sword looks even cooler. Because it looks kind of on fire. Oh yeah, actually that sword looks really cool. Actually, I wonder if there's a way to like lock in your appearance. Okay, so it's not the same one, but it definitely is cooler. Okie-dokie. I still want to know how to use this ability. I'll figure it out later.
Clive, was it?
Yep.
So you really going through with it? Sid's been talking about bringing down a mother crystal since I've known it. But that's all it's been. Talk.
He's convinced it's the right thing to do. We'll be leaving for the capital shortly.
Well, you couldn't have picked a better moment.
I couldn't
Seems
have.
the hiding the royalists gave him wasn't enough to dampen old Sylvester's spirits. His legions are on the march again. This time, due south.
So that must have been what we just were hearing about.
Grieger wills it. Bloodthirsty little miss, that one. That's God's for you, innit? Still, might work to our advantage on this occasion. Wars breed chaos. On the front lines, and at home. With a fair wind behind them, a handful of like-minded ne'er-do-wells could melt into the back alleys of Oriflamme. No trouble.
That's a good point.
Making it to the capital that's the problem.
The checkpoint.
That's right. Anyone travelling in or out of Oriflamme has to go through Northreach. Lucky for you, I might just know of a way.
Yes.
Well, no, not that. That gets you an audience with the Dame. And it's the Dame who'll see you safely through Northreach. I'll send the Stolas in the morning. Let her know you're coming. We go way back. This is a true friend of the cause. I'm sure you'll get on like a house on fire.
Good of you. Who is this Dame?
That's kind of an ironic line given how I'm literally a dominant of fire, but whatever.
Of Northreach's foremost house of ill repute. The Vale. And she's quite a woman, if you know what I mean.
A woman. Right.
Don't go blinding over your child now, lad. I'll be expecting a full report when you get back.
What's this guy doing? Alliant reports. Okay, so information on quests currently available across the world. So
I suppose that's everything. Now to find Gav.
Oh, you're the new lad, aren't you? Goat at your service. Well, at the hideaway service anyway. Otto's put me in charge of reading through the reports sent in by our allies and picking out any problems that might warrant the attention of the curse breakers.
Angel has joined.
Oh, I heard that.
Yes, just, you know, recording, but...
I had a feeling.
Tell you.
Yeah.
Well, maybe I don't have to. I'll warrant a strapping lad like you's got people begging him for help wherever you go.
I mean, you're not wrong.
If you're ever interested in taking a look over the list, just say the word.
Will do.
I reckon you could probably tick off the odd thing here and there. They say little acts of kindness are their own reward. But if that ain't enough, these have got proper bounties on them and all.
Cool. That's good. What's that with you, though?
The way I see it.
Okay.
So, what'd you say?
Sure, let's view the different reports. Not only finds new quests, but also travel immediately to the obelisk waypoint at the nearest location. I'll go for this one first. Why not? I feel like I can do a few side quests before heading out for main stuff. Hello. Oh. Before I continue, brief bit of story happened.
Yes.
We are going to try and sneak into the capital and pay Mother a visit, which is nice. and Sid wants to destroy the mother crystals. The little gems we see people holding around that to use magic all come from the mother crystals, and they have been viewed as sort of like almost like they're kind of like deified in a way that people view the crystals as a blessing, and people have fought over them for generations. But Sid believes that like the small crystals, they drain ambient ether from the air to power them and use their abilities. And so if you have a really, really massive one, how much ether does that draw in? And it might be explaining why areas that are blighted are so devoid of ether and life that nothing, even rats, can live there. And so he believes that because the crystals are so big and drain so much ether, they might be the cause of the blight itself.
Well, that's ironic now, isn't it?
It is, and it means that we might need to piss off a lot of people by blowing up the precious crystals.
Okay.
Which it does kind of make sense. It's not the first time this kind of thing has happened.
Friend of Martha's, help us, I beg you.
Oh my.
What?
Bandits in the Golden Stables. They're waving their swords around. I think they're gonna kill someone. When I saw what was happening, I slipped out the back. I should have stayed, but please help them.
Okay.
Okay.
All right. I'll see to your problem.
Thank you.
How many were there?
I was out of the door too fast to count. They looked a nasty bunch, though. Be careful in there, right?
Sure.
Alright, let's go fight some potential bandits.
Golden Stables my ass. All Martha's hiding back here is coppers.
Howdy.
Oh, that's a fine sword, friend. Heavy though, I expect. What say we relieve you of it?
That's a fine-looking sword for all weapon.
Get him, lads. I want that blade.
I hope I don't accidentally set this place on fire.
It's over.
Ow.
Ow.
That was the other person. Ouch.
Do you have some of Jill's powers now?
No. No, not yet. That was just good timing. Okay, so that was a pretty easy battle, but I wonder...
I'll be keeping my blade, thank you.
There he is, the hero of the Golden Stables.
People will think twice about pushing us around again, thanks to you. We're lucky you were nearby.
Yeah, it wasn't like I teleported over because I thought it was a quest. Totally not.
Set foot in the place if I'd been here, of course.
But you weren't. I thought you told me you had someone watching the place.
The Blood Axes keep an eye on the tavern, yeah. When they're not busy keeping the peace, that is. I've spread them as thin as they'll go. The Empire might be in charge, but that don't mean they care to keep us safe.
Oi.
If it weren't for the Blood Axes and me, merchants won't come near these lands for fear of what might happen to them.
I see. Then you do Rosaria a great service.
Just as you did today. You're a useful man to have around. Here.
And there'll be a mug of something tasty waiting for you whenever you next stop by.
Right, we've got work to do to make this place presentable.
Sorry about the tables I blew up.
Before I arm you with a mop.
Yeah, you'll need a mop.
Yeah.
Clear up the dead bodies.
Yeah. Also, look at my sword. It is the one I made using the crystal I got from Ifrit.
Yeah, I was thinking it did look a little bit different.
Yep. Looks very cool.
And it matches your armor, which I think is kind of hilarious.
It matches my armor better than the other sword does, which is even more hilarious.
Well, I mean, the other sword was, like the standard, steely silver. This one is black and red.
Yeah.
It's gonna match better.
Yes, I have a sword made out of volcanic rock. Not really, but...
It would be kind of cool if it was a hot blade.
Yeah. Ooh, just... Okay, we got time. Hello there.
Ah, you're Sid's man, if I'm not mistaken.
Howdy.
Couldn't trouble you for some assistance, could I?
That depends. What do you need?
Some new bearers from Oriflamme just arrived, and it cost Master Quinton a pretty penny to convince their owner to part with her. They must have been a bloody tyrant. Can't get a peep out of them. Try as I might.
They're probably terrified of you.
You're probably right. Dare say it'd take a bearer like yourself to open them up. So, will you have a word with them? Help them settle in?
Why not?
I can try.
That'll do me. Tell them they're safe, and that if they need...
I'll let them know.
Appreciate it. They're sitting over there, taking a long overdue...
God, they were there the whole time. They probably heard the whole conversation.
They might be too distracted with their own problems, but we can at least try.
So you're the new arrivals. Is there anything I can get you?
Maybe they can't talk.
Safe here. They don't punish people like us for speaking our minds.
Truly.
No.
Okay.
I'm hungry. My sister too, we're starving.
Okay, I can help that.
I'll fetch you something from the tavern.
Okay, dokie.
You stay here and rest.
Look at you.
Look at me, I'm learning how to be sociable.
I know. It was funny. It was a little funny because Clive is a good guy and he is learning how to like soften up a little bit here and there, but even still, he's like not necessarily the most sociable person. And even if he is trying to be nice, his voice is like so deep and growly and raspy that he may send the wrong impression, even if he doesn't mean to.
Yeah.
I'm like, oh, I think you could soften him up. It's like, I could try.
Yeah.
No trouble.
Hey, it's alright. It's alright. Is it another quest?
Wait, that's... Oh, glory to Grieger. You were the hanged man. I took you for a rogue.
I am kind of dressed like one.
Yeah.
Then perhaps you'll
Which
help
is pretty funny considering aren't you still wearing your father's clothes?
pride and joy.
Aren't you still wearing your father's clothes?
Yes, but no one might recognize them, and they are kind of dramatic.
I've never seen them so far from the forest, nor so mean for that matter. I suppose the smell's got them worked up, and little wonder. I tried chasing them off myself, but they won't flee from the likes of me. And if I don't bring those grapes in for pressing soon, Master, you look like you can handle that blade of yours. Will you put it to use for a comrade in need? Please.
What?
Because you like skip the last parts of those dialogue, it makes it seem like Clive's just like, yes, don't worry, I'll help. Relax, man, relax, I got it.
It does make it more hilarious.
Oh, hi, Jill.
What's that?
Oh, the mysteries of the vinification?
Yeah. On the one, because...
Oh yeah, it's wine. Okay, vinification. That's one.
Okay. Okay, we'll stop by the tavern first for some food for the hungry people, then we'll go fight some giant bees.
Okay. Big bees.
Sounds so fast.
Yep, I'm sure we'll have a great time with that.
Woohoo!
Yep, hello there.
I have 2 plates of whatever you're serving.
Sorry. We've enough mouths of our own to feed without tending to the wants of outsiders.
It's not for me. It's for some new arrivals.
Oh, my apologies. I didn't see the mark. Well, in that case, you may have whatever you require.
That's really all it takes.
Of course it is. I do as Master Quinton commands, as do we all.
Can we appreciate the fact that there are 2 different towns where apparently the innkeepers are the ones that basically control everything?
Well, you know what?
What you need and see that they eat their fill.
They have the food, they have the alcohols, they have the beer, they have the they have the beds.
The resources to get more stuff.
They hear all the people. They hear of all the people coming through, all the travelers, so they hear all the gossip.
Yeah, and at least for the other one, that it seems like they also control some of the security because the Empire is too busy waging wars to care about that.
Yeah.
Oy.
Hi guys, I have bread.
Well, it still makes me select the things I'm handing over rather than just handing it directly over. But, you know.
Or like, yeah, it would be kind of awkward to be like, here, take this. Oh, wait, no, that's not bread. That's not bread. That's a crystal. You don't need that. Oh, wait, I'm sorry. This is the bloody hide that I got from the treasure chest. I'm sorry. I bet you're not hungry anymore.
Never in all my days.
Brother, this place is like we sat and no one shouted. We ate and more was.
Oh. It sounds like they had a real piece of work planned or master last time.
To be fed.
Thank you.
This guy looks ready to spring up and give him a hug.
Yeah.
Would be cute.
Yes, just keep sitting, buddy. You look kind of exhausted.
Yeah, really.
Yeah, that's like I'll hug myself.
Hug your sister, that could work.
Yes. Alright, we're going to take a quick little break here, and then when we come back, we shall go fight some giant bees.
Alright.
Yep, be back, Internet.
Commercial message.